Hey everybody, it's IcePick. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon SoulSilver version. I apologize for taking a couple of days off. I did just get a new job and it's been altering my sleep schedule, so I've been spending a lot of time just sleeping at this point. I'm going to pick up pretty much exactly where we left off. We were about to surf south of surf south of Olivine towards Cianwood City. In the general, progression of the storyline kind of stuff. Just finished putting my ball capsule in my Pokeball. Do you want to battle and be amazed by my decoration? Sure, battle in the Pokemon Center? Let's do it. I don't think I ever did this before. Uh-oh. That's a grass type. We don't want anything to do with that. Let's start leveling up Puppy to deal with Chuck. Oh, you would paralyze me. Wing attack. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's not a big deal. One wing attack should still be enough. Yeah, it is. No big deal. Were you really watching? No. Thank you. Now I'll go ahead and heal, since we have a paralyzed Scyther on our hands. Speaking of which, we got another couple of catches coming up on these routes, so we'd better have him leading the party, come to think of it. Let's go ahead and do that first. So, Pokemon. Puppy. Out in front. There we go. Okay, now then. So we gotta head. Okay, so it was here I caught a Magikarp, and in Ecruteak I caught my Poliwag. So we have Route 40. No one can resist such good waves. It's true. It is they are physically incapable of resisting. What's this? Battle Frontier ahead. Yeah, I don't qualify for that yet, unfortunately. Well, let's see. In all likelihood, we're gonna get a Tentacool. Let me pause here for just a second and see what the various things I can get surfing and fishing between here and Cianwood. I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, I've got a shot at a Krabby by fishing, so let's go ahead and do that. There's also a tiny percentage chance that I could get a Corsola, but that is tiny. I want to make sure that's inimically clear. It is a tiny percentage chance for a Corsola, but hey, it could happen. But let's start fishing and see what we can fish up here. Okay, so it's probably going to be a Magikarp. Hey, it's a Krabby. All right. Got lucky here. All right, so false swipe. Okay, you can definitely afford to hit with a wing attack here. Okay. And now let's just go ahead and false swipe the rest of the way, because I don't want to take any chances we kill this thing. 2 false swipes. Another false swipe. Okay, and 1 more false swipe should do it. Definitely at very low health now. So let's swap into our Hypnosiser, which is going to be Saw. Bubble Beam. Okay, and Sleepify. And then we will Catchify. What kind of ball? Friend ball. No problem. Okay. The pincers break off easily. If it loses a pincer, it somehow becomes incapable of walking sideways. I wouldn't want to break off my Krabby's pincers. Okay. Shoo, random noun generator gives us Range. Okay. Your name shall be Range. Bam. Let me also go back here to Bulbapedia and look up Route 41 as well. There'll be Route 42 as well going forward. Well, let's see. You can run into Tentacool and Tentacruel by that, and you can also have a tiny chance of fishing up a Chinchou or a Shelder. A Chinchou would be awesome. I'd love to have one of those. A Shelder would be okay. You could fish up a Tentacool. And then Route 42 would be... Come along then. Okay. Route 42. What? Oh, never mind. That's later, apparently. So yeah, it's just gonna be Route 41 will be the next one. We'll definitely fish there since we have the chance of fishing up a Chinchou, although it's not a very good chance. Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll just fish there too. So, now that that's out of the way, we can get on with progressing toward Cianwood City and Route 41. But let's go ahead and heal. I'll be back to fight this fisherman after a brief pause. Okay, let's do this thing. And fight us a swimmer. After we hit a wild battle, accidentally. There's a Tentacool. Alright, let's take this thing out. It doesn't really have anything to deal with you, puppy. Okay, a little bit of defense down, but nothing to be particularly frightened of. Good work. Now then, this swimmer, you have to warm up before going into the water. That's basic. It's true, kids. If you're going to go swimming, be sure to warm up and stretch out. That way you're less likely to cramp up. It's a good thing. Okay, wing attack. Whoa, one hit KO. Nicely done, puppy. And a second Tentacool. See if you can make it 2 in a row. Yup. That's what I'm talking about. That's what he's going to do to Chuck's gym, man. That guy's nasty. Swimmer Simon is toast. Cianwood City is a good distance away from here. This is true. Now a female swimmer after yet another wild battle. We're going to be knocking out a lot of Tentacools on the way, I'm pretty sure. Some of them a lot lower level than our Pokemon. I would use repels, but meh. They're basically free experience as long as you've got things that can deal with them. So we'll just go ahead and keep dealing them. So she's swimming to Cianwood. How about a quick battle first? Sure, okay. I have to think swimmers gotta have their Pokeballs in the shrunken state on necklaces or something. Like that's the only way I could see them actually having their Pokeballs with them while they swim. Like I can't really think of any other way where it really works, you know? I lost that one. Yep, you did. And where were you keeping that 336 Poke? I'd say I'm a better swimmer than you. Yeah! Okay, try to save some pride after getting your rear end headed to you in Pokemon. I don't understand why trainers would ever carry less than 6 Pokemon on them. I mean, it's not like they have a restriction or anything, but yet you run into so many trainers in the games who just have 1 or 2 or, you know, even more rarely 3 Pokemon. And it's just weird, speaking of 3. Okay, he's got level 18 Shelder. This guy can have ice moves, so let's hope we knock him out in one go. Nope, not quite. Oh, Supersonic. This could be ugly. You turn out of there, puppy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's doing 2 damage a hit. I had nothing to be concerned about. But still, you turn out of there. It's time for somebody else to get some experience. Yeah. We'll put in Saw. He needs the experience. Wartortle. Ooh. Okay, this will be fun. Wait a minute, that guy's got Bite. You know what? You get out of there right now. Swap into Fedora. Don't want to get my Ghastly bit. That would be really bad Pokemon management if I allowed my Ghastly to get bit and killed by a Wartortle. So, good work. Just cut it, finish it off. Nicely done, Fedora. That's how we deal with Wartortles. Now, another Shelder. Now, that's something I feel a little bit more comfortable having Saw fight. He only needs a few more levels to get turned into Haunter, and that would be really good. Because he'd be pretty good against Chuck's gym, assuming that nobody in Chuck's gym has Foresight or similar moves. I'm sure at least one of his Pokemon does. I mean, I'm sure his Primeape has water moves in the first place anyway. But, you know, that's something I'm actually going to check on before I go to take him on. Like, if he's got Pokemon that can't hit ghosts, then I will use Saw against those Pokemon because I've got... It's definitely the best option I've got for dealing with those. So that's something I'll be doing a little bit of research on before I get into Chuck's gym. Yeah, and we probably will get to Chuck today, depending on how long it takes me to get through these routes. And these routes can take a long time, because it's a long way to Cianwood. No inflatable tube for me. I'm hanging onto a sea Pokemon. Well, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just riding on top instead of, you know, clinging. But anyway, another trainer with just one Pokemon. Staryu lived through the wing attack, but a pursuit will not let it live. Good work, puppy. Okay, you're level 24. I think it's time to get you out of there. Another Shelder. We'll let Saw take care of it again. Okay. Oh, actually, she had two. My mistake. Confuse Ray first, because 100% is a good thing. Okay, now that it's doing that, Nightshaded all the way dead. Or it can protect, and will take a little bit longer. Now Nightshaded all the way dead. Yeah, withdrawal is not going to do anything for you because Nightshade is special. Okay, you just keep doing that. Just make me burn another PowerPoint. Man, my fan is squeaking really bad. I'm gonna pause for a second to go turn it off. I also took advantage of that brief break to look into Chuck's Pokemon, and sadly, he does have methods of dealing with ghosts, so I'm more than likely going to leave Saw out of that battle. It's just too risky to leave him in and try to hope that Confuse Ray ruins him. Okay, here we are on Route 41 already. Let's pause and heal up Puppy, because he's going to have to be in there false swiping whatever I catch. I'm running low on potions. But, yeah, so let's go over here to the key items. Good Rod, and everybody watching, start crossing your fingers and hope I run into a Chinchou, because that would be wonderful. It's only a 7% chance, not real good, but if I can fish up a Chinchou, I will be immensely pleased. Shelder. Okay, well, that's still good. Cloyster's a pretty damn solid water ice type, and I will be glad to use one. Should something truly horrible happen to my Poliwag, nay, Poliwrath. Wow, this thing has got a lot more special attack than the last one that trainer had. Jesus Christ, he's ripping Puppy to pieces. Holy crap. I'm a little bit frightened all of a sudden. This thing needs to quit hitting like 4 and 5 times. Okay, stop doing that. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count with me, children. This is unbelievable. I'm in trouble now. This is a really good... This Shelder has a lot of special attack. Jesus Christ. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. With a crit. And 5. 3 times in a row, 5 times. Okay, get out of there. I'm going to put in Soprano for her hypnosis because she's not... wow. This Shelder's a beast. Nope. Dang it, man. I'm going to have to check out this Shelder's stats. He's brutal. Protect and Confusion and crit icicle spears all over the place. Holy freaking hell! What the hell am I supposed to do against this thing? Okay, get out. Okay, now's your chance, Saw. Put it to sleep. Okay, let's catch this thing. He's scary. I'm going to have to go back and heal anyway and buy some more potions, so I'll check out his stats once I get in there. Heavy Ball, why not? Heavy Balls look cool. Sleep in 1 health is a catch. Okay, so the data is grains of sand trapped in its shells mixed with its body fluids to make beautiful pearls. That's cool. Okay, what is your name? Name is Shingle. That's a good name. Okay, Shingle. Okay, I'm going to surf back to Olivine, and I'll show you guys his stats once I get there. Okay, so after looking at him, it turns out here's why this cloister was so frightening, or not cloister, why the shelter was so frightening. So I will, move Pokemon. So first off, I saw Adamant Nature, and I was like, huh? Why would that make a difference? And it turns out that Icicle Spear is a power move, and he's got incredible attack. He's 37 attack versus his 20 special attack, thanks Adamant Nature. And the reason he was hitting so often was because he has Skill Link. So, with those things in mind, I'm actually, with an Adamant Nature, not going to raise him. If it had been the opposite, like if he'd been, I can't remember the name of the other one, Calm, I think it is. If he had high special attack and low attack, I'd be like, yeah, raising you all day. I'd farm him up an Ice Beam TM from the game corner, give him Surf, and destroy all the things. But unfortunately, he doesn't have the right kind of stats. So instead, I'm going to stick with Soprano and raise me a Poliwrath instead. So that's my plan for now. I've also got that option. Another thing I didn't look at was the Krabby. I did not look at the Krabby's stats. Let me do that too, because I got to be in the market for other water types. Poliwrath is a little subpar. So what is my Krabby's stats? I didn't look. Summary. Modest nature. Modest is it. It's the high special attack, low attack. Which is funny because Krabby specializes in attack. So if I could just swap them, I'd be thrilled. She's protected against critical hits, which is nice. Give me just a moment while I look at Kingler's stats. I think it's going to be, again, high attack, low special attack. Yeah, after looking into it, definitely much better attack than special attack for Kingler. And the other thing about it is, the only water physical attack it learns naturally is Crab Hammer, which is a good move. It's 90 power, 90 accuracy. But it doesn't learn that until level 56, and I don't think I'm willing to wait that long to get a good move out of my Kingler. So we're going to stick with our Poliwag right now. Eventually will be Poliwhirl and Poliwrath. And that's going to be my plan as far as that goes. But the first thing I got to do before I start heading back down Route 40 and 41 again is to buy some more potions. Actually, not even potions. I'm going to go back to Goldenrod and buy fresh waters. Thanks for the package. Payapa berries. Oh, yeah, I haven't checked my berries today. Thanks. Actually, if I... Let's see. Take the peaches... Take the Cassibs, take the Chillans. This peach is not ready yet, so let's plant 2 orange, because we need more orange for that mill tank. I don't have any fertilizer. I can plant another orange. And then also, may as well, since we're out of orange, plant one of these Payapas. We get the super effective psychic type attack. I guess that's not terrible. So, water. There we go. And then, do you have anything else for me? Tanga berries. Okay, I planted too early. Anything else? Shuka berries. I don't even remember what those do either. What else you got? Silk scarf. Now we're talking. What else? More Shuka berries. I guess I've got quite a few of those. Anything else? Okay. So what do these berries do? The Tangas and the Shukas. Shukas weakens ground type. Tangas reduce bug type. Shukas I don't want to look into because lots of things have ground types attacks. So anyway, and then that silk scarf. I think I know who I'm going to put that on. We are going to put that on. Who uses normal attacks? I guess I'll put it on Puppy. Because whenever I'm fighting something to catch it, he uses false swipe. And that's a normal type attack. That'll give it another 20%. Okay, so I'm going to run back to Goldenrod and buy a bunch of fresh waters. So I'll be back with where I was on Route 41 here in a few minutes on my end, and in no time on yours. One thing I forgot to do that I have not done yet was go back to the Pokeathlon Dome and farm up the water stone I'm going to need to evolve Soprano. So I'm going to do that first, and do that, because I need to do that still. Yeah, so I will farm that, so this break is going to take a little bit longer than I thought, but for you guys it'll be nothing, and I'll be done and have my water stone. So, yeah, be back in a little while. So here's a thing that happened. I was on my way back to Olivine after finishing up getting my water stone. I'll show you guys that I have it now. I guess I can't show you here. But yeah, this is a thing that happened. I'm just south of Eckerteak, and this is a thing. Can't really do anything with him. Don't have the right person out. So let's just see if I can land anything. Okay, I hit him with a U-turn. So he'll be a little bit weaker next time I meet him. Sure, switch to Saw. This is going to end well. Raikou runs away, but I did a little bit of damage to him, so I guess it's something. So that was a thing. I'll be back with you guys back on Route... There's the Vulpix I could have had. Anywho, I'll be back with you guys on Route 41. See y'all in a little bit. Alright, and we are back for real. Now I can actually show you my water stone. I did a little bit of research as well and decided when I'm going to evolve my Poliwhirl into Poliwrath. And that'll be at level 43, which is the last level that Poliwhirl learns a good move. In this case, Wake Up Slap. It's not a great move, but at the same time, if I evolve him at level 43, when he turns into Poliwrath, he'll also learn Dynamic Punch, that same level. So that's a thing. I still haven't given anybody this Quick Claw. I'll do that now. Who on my team is kind of slow and needs to speed up and doesn't hold an item yet? That would be Soprano. So I guess I'll have her hold that. And we will press on now onto Route 41, where we caught our Shelder. Well, Cloyster makes a decent backup. Not my favorite, but I guess he'll do. You know, we don't want to be in a situation where we have to use them, but it's good to have the option. Tentacool. Okay, Tentacool is a good thing for Saw to train on. So we will put Saw out in front here and just Nightshade this thing into oblivion. 1. Bubble Beam's going to sting, but not too badly. 2. Yeah, down it goes. Still got to be really careful with Saw because he's still really vulnerable until he evolves into Haunter, and then he'll be a little bit less vulnerable. So there's a Tentacruel coming next. We'll go ahead and switch back to Puppy since he's the guy who's going to carry at least part of that gym. Chuck's Primeape has Rock Slide, so Puppy is totally not going to be fighting against him, but Puppy will be great against his Poliwrath, and we'll have sort of a... I'll probably let Fedora take the Primeape because he's such a great tank. Uh, Fury Attack? Or Fury Cutter? This is a bad move. When I have U-turn instead, no thanks. Okay, you've got Prune Skin. Jeez, you need to get out of the water. Yes, it is relaxing just floating like this, although I rather doubt my Poliwag agrees. What do you got, miss? I'm on my way to the World Islands. I'm going to exploring with friends. Well, you're already here, so I don't even understand what you're talking about. Goldeen. Okay, we'll continue training Puppy. Wing attack. Oh, they have Peck. It only did 8 damage. Pursuit, finish it. I guess I better be training Fedora, too, if I'm going to use him against the Primeape. So let's go ahead and get him out in front. And actually, Fedora can handle basically anything that isn't a Tentacool with Magical Leaf. They'll all pretty much die instantly. Fuck yeah, Sea King! Sorry, Magical Leaf. I will not abide Sea King. Horn Attack is going to sting a little bit, but with Fedora's great defenses, there's nothing really to fear there. See, and I would use... Speaking of great defenses, I wish you could use an Umbreon against Chuck's gym. But, dude, that's sending a dark against fighting types. As good as his defenses are, that's just too risky. I cannot risk him like that. And yeah, I did repel to get down here, because screw having to run into 5,000 Tentacools. One thing you didn't see is when I was on my way back to Olivine, I literally ran into Tentacools every 4th step. I have to think that ships in the Pokemon world like kill hundreds of Tentacool every time they go through the waters because of just how freaking many there are. I mean, I have to assume, because I ran into a lot of them. It's pitch black inside the Whirl Islands. Well, good for the Whirl Islands. We continue to press on Route 41. And now we're going to start running into Tentacools, and Puppy's going to one-shot each of them with his wing attack. No. Easy, easy. And continue pressing on. Another swimmer. I'm going to assume you don't have Tentacools and let Fedora train on you. We'll find out if that's true or not. What's up? See those islands that are blocked by whirlpools? Just has to be a secret. I guess that's true. Well, it's not a Tentacool, but it may as well be. So, let's just swap to, I don't know, Saw. That should be fine. Toxic Spikes. Hey, good thing I swapped her in advance, huh? Go to sleep. And now that you are asleep, I'm going to go ahead and use the Magical Nightshade to get rid of you. It may take a few, but I believe we can do it. 2 Nightshades. And 1 more Nightshade will take care of business. Nicely done, Saw. Yep, no problem. It was a dark and stormy night. Saw this giant Pokemon flying from the Whirl Islands. Feathers were scattering from its silver wings. That sounds like a cool Pokemon to meet. Maybe I will someday. Hint, hint. Hey, look, it's a Tentacool. Shocked! There's actually a 10% chance of running into a Mantine on this route, which would actually be kind of cool because I don't have a flying type. Well, I do. I have a Hoot Hoot in the box. I don't have a flying type I'd be using in my party, I guess is a better way to put it. Hey, it's a Horsey! Magical Leaf. Go away. You'll probably live, though. No? Fedora is the boss. Another Horsey. Any guesses as to how this one's gonna go? Boom. That's good stuff right there. Come to think of it, Fedora would probably be a better match for that Poliwrath because of his Magical Leaf. Have to think about that. But let's see. Hey, look, it's another Tentacool. I have no interest in fighting you. Trainer, on the other hand, let's do this. I'm a bit tired. If I win, lend me your Pokemon. Glances at Soprano. No, I think he's pretty tired too. Or she is. Oh, this is the guy with 6 Tentacools. I think I'll let, I think I'm going to let my Night Arena get some... Oh, you would do that. I was going to let my Nidorina get some experience on... Wait, Nidorina can't be poisoned. Haha, I can switch. Joke's on you. Can't poison a poison type. And you know what my poison type has that most don't? Thunderbolt. That's what I'm talking about. So I think actually the next I'm going to do pretty soon, I'm actually going to do it before I fight Chuck. I'm going to go get a Moonstone and evolve Pyramid to a Nidoqueen and then teach her Flamethrower, because I really don't have any other moves I'm waiting for since she has Bite now. So that's what I'm going to do with her. I mean, and I could use the additional strength in going to fight against Chuck, because Chuck is he's a hard ass, and he's going to be a tough fight for me because I don't have any quick and easy fighting killers. The best I've got is Puppy, but he's weak to rock, and so he can't do anything against his Primeape. So that's what I'm going to have to do here, is evolve Pyramid to be another fighter in that fight. Because without her, like, I think I'll probably have, I think I may have Pyramid take out, what I think I may do is take out the Primeape with Fedora and leave a Reflect up, and then swap to Puppy for the Poliwrath, and have Pyramid in backup, so that I'll have somebody ready to help in case something goes awry there. I think that's a pretty good plan. Don't tell me if you don't agree, because, well, actually, if you think that there may be issues with that plan, honestly, please tell me, because I don't want to have any more dead Pokemon if I can, stop it from happening. So, please definitely keep me posted on that. If you guys see the team I'm using here, I'm going to have to do a lot of heavy grinding just to get them to a level where I feel more comfortable in taking on Chuck. But you see what I'm working with here, the kind of Pokemon I've got to use against him. So if you have other ideas, and let me run down the plan again so you don't have to rewind it. And I'm gonna use that Super Repel because I'm not even fighting these tentacles. I'm planning on using. I'm just seeing if there's any other trainers out here. It doesn't look like it. The hell? Oh, great. Level 24 Tentacool. You're cool, game. You're really cool. I don't want to fight wild Pokemon, so you send the high-level Tentacools after me. Well, at least it's worth killing. Yeah, you just keep putting those toxic spikes out there. I'm not particularly concerned. That's nice. Come on. Oh, okay, so you have acid. If you survive this, I'll synthesis. Hey, I feel better. And now finish it. Why would you use anything but acid? Oh well, down it goes. Fedora gains a level out of it, so I guess it's not a major negative. So there are no other trainers over there. So we'll press on toward Cianwood. Or Cianwood. There's probably about 15 ways to pronounce that. I've heard of a lot of them. Hey, another trainer. I don't feel like doing this route again, so I'm going to fight all the trainers. Psyduck. Okay, more magical leaf then. Whoosh. One hit kills. One hit kills for everybody. Goldeen. I'd like to... I think I'll grind enough to evolve Soprano and Saw this episode, just so you guys can see that. And then I'll end the episode after that. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Fortunately, didn't knock Soprano out. I got chills when that Goldeen used Flail. Wasn't there a hit song about a boy riding a Lapras? Is that a joke about being on a boat? That might be a joke about being on a boat. I think that's all the trainers. There may be one more. I'm going to go check. Yes, go away, level 25 Tentacool. That's so stupid. And, of course, Fedora's not fast enough to escape. And now he can't escape because he's wrapped, right? Yeah, okay. That, you know what? That's fine. I'll just go through the motions of killing you. That's frustrating. It really is. Because I would prefer not to have to fight these tentacles. But the game says, nope, you have to fight tentacles. I'll just keep leveling them up until you can't avoid them with the repel. It's frustrating. Anyway, one more magical leap takes care of business. It's so dumb. Alright, good job, Fedora, though. Good job dealing with something nonsensical. No other trainers? Yeah, I think I already fought that guy. Okay. Alright, we made it to Cianwood. I'm going to pause the video, and I'll get one of those guys to evolving, and then I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, here's the first one. What? Saw is evolving. Would you like to play a game? I have hands now. Saul wants to learn the move Shadow Punch. Oh, you know it. Forget a move. Well, let's see. Nightshade will remain useful. Sucker Punch is useful. I'm eventually going to teach him Dream Eater, because Hypnosis Dream Eater is a great combo. So I guess we got to lose Confuse Ray. Actually, honestly, I'll take Shadow Punch over Nightshade. Doesn't have enough PP, and later on we're not going to be able to do the kind of battles of attrition that lead to the use of Nightshade. So now we'll swap Soprano out in front. And we will go ahead and grind her up. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, here we go. This makes 2. What? Soprano is evolving. Hey, Saw, I have hands too. What is it about my Pokemon evolving and gaining hands? I don't know what's up with that. Okay, actually, I guess I got one more thing I can do. Hang on. Okay, in Cianwood City, there is a teeny tiny chance with a good rod, 3%, to fish up a Staryu at night. It's about to be nighttime, but I'm not going to take the 3% chance to get one. I'll wait till I have a Super Rod where that chance is promoted to 30%. And so I will leave this catch open for now. With that said, that's going to be the end of this video. And then it's going to begin the crazy grinding I'm going to have to do for Chuck. I'm going to grind everybody to level 29 is my goal for Chuck. So that's going to take me a while. If you liked the video, follow me on the channel if you want to do that. Folks, let me know what you think I should do with Chuck, because he's got a Primeape and a Poliwrath, and that's going to be a tough fight for me. So let me know what you think I should be doing with that. Thanks for all the support, guys. I'll see you next time.